Hi, this is a video for my Tesla 2022 Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive. This is just some winter driving, what it's like to drive in the winter here. We haven't had much of a winter this year, but we are now getting it. Been pretty good to drive in the winter. I got the winter tires from Costco. Just the tires, I kept my original rims. They've definitely not had a real good tryout. They've basically been tried on non-winter days, but now we've got some snow. The roads are pretty clear in town here, but they definitely do help. We have driven outside of town in the winter and they're really good. A couple of things, I usually keep my pedals and steering chill for the winter, just so you don't get quite as much acceleration, just so your tires don't spin and stuff like that, or you spin on a corner when you're going around. The acceleration on a corner is pretty good on this, so I find that if you leave that off, it just kind of helps that way. Another thing I'll talk about, this is when I get into the car for the air and stuff like that, I usually leave it in this and sometimes auto, but this is my setup in here. You just want to make sure that you always put your rear defrost, get your windows defrost. You can also set it into auto as well here, just to get rid of some of the fogging if it's a bit of a warmer day. One thing I'll note for this car is when I go through a lot of windshield washer fluid. It doesn't seem to have anything less than any other car as far as how much you can fill up. It doesn't take a full container of windshield washing fluid, but you go through it pretty quick, and you just pop it on there. It's low right now. I've already done a video on changing that, but I find when it comes to windshields, auto on this car is just okay. I generally find that I have to put it in one if it's a light rain like today or a light snow, just to keep the windows. It detects it a little bit, but it just seems to take a long time for it to clean the windows. As far as the other things about winter driving that I really like, it would be the fact that the climate's set, so when you get in the car, if you have a time you leave, say to drop your kids off, the car is already preheated and warm. If it's an extra icy day, you can always go into your app and hit the defrost button, and it pumps some really high heat up against the windows and stuff like that to get rid of any ice. And we all know that Tesla doors, or you might not know, but the Tesla doors sometimes freeze, but Tesla did the update on the app and that fixes that. I've done another video on that. You can easily get in if your car door freezes. It's only happened a couple of times, but it has happened for sure. And like I said, all you do is press that button and you're good to go to get in. It is definitely nice having a car that can heat up so fast. As far as battery degradation and stuff like that for it, I'm going to do another video on that, but basically, gas cars also use more energy when it comes to winter, running heat, running air conditioning in the summer. So it is a thing that just happens. I mean, the warmer you want to keep your car, or the cooler you want to keep a car. Same with your house, it costs extra, right? And so it uses more battery. But when you plug in at night, and your car's full every day, it's not such a concern for me. Like, I have 286, I didn't plug in last night. I usually try to, just so the car is, when it's heating up in the morning, it's just using the energy from the car. Other than that, like, it just runs really, really well. And it just has the car, if you set it up to have the leave time in the morning, then your battery's preconditioned. So that way when you leave, all your, like, the regenerative braking works and stuff like that, where is you just get in the car when it's cold. For the first little while, the regenerative braking doesn't work, and you can see it building up some charge right here under there. I don't know if I'm going to do a close up there. That shows that I'm getting positive energy in this. You brake, and there you go. It's starting to save up some battery. So here, what have I got it on here? Windshield washer. I got it on auto. You can see I'm going to leave that. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it's starting to dirty up. Charging in the winter is super easy. There's no issues there with plugging it in or getting that hatch open. Not once is that hatch ever locked on me. There is a manual release in the trunk. I did a video on the manual release for the charging port, so you can check that out if you want to see how to do that. But I haven't had any issues with it not being able to get out. Having the white seats in the winter, I do notice I clean them a lot more, but I think that's like any car, kids with their mucky boots and everything like that. So, but I always keep the wet wipes, and so that makes a big difference. I just wipe everything down. The white seats have held up really good. I'm almost at a year. I'll probably do my year review really soon and go over the seats and stuff like that and give you a view of them. Mark wise, I think there's just a couple of marks, and I'm gonna try something else on the where your pants, kind of the curled part up that comes over. But other than that, it's been really good. I've taken in some pretty heavy snow over Christmas. We had like whiteout conditions, and it was no problem at all. I just stopped to pick up my kid because he's coming home sick from school. Weather's taking a turn for the worse. You can see how quickly my windows fogged up here. Got the windshield wipers back on, but the car's still handling all right. See, you can do a quick turn. It's not too bad. And there, I'll slam on the brakes at the stop sign here. A little bit of slippage, but certainly nothing bad. Take off here around the corner. It's definitely good. There's a car there. Let's make sure back end slid a little bit, but nothing too crazy. As I said, this car does handle itself pretty good in the winter. These roads are definitely unplowed, and it's been snowing for a good while now. I still have no issue. Like I said, you just got to take it easy when it's this bad of weather. Other than that, it's fine. Okay, here I'll come up pretty quick to the stop sign. You know, you're always getting to that when you take your foot off the pedal, the brakes are going on, so that helps slow you down, so you're not doing any drastic stops. You're already kind of stopping. And the autopilot works in the winter most of the time. Sometimes you'll get a sensor reading shutting it down due to the fact that the sensors might be blocked by snow or dirt or whatever. It really happens more when it's kind of muddy out. That's it. Just a little bit more snow that I wanted to show you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Say hi, Lincoln.
Hi. That one will probably get so many likes. Please like and subscribe.